Are you struggling with calming yourself? I'm sorry you have to go through those difficult moments, but you're not alone. I also go through those difficult moments, and I really hate these moments. What is the best Buddhist instant technique to calm yourself that you can practice from today? The great news is that the Buddhist critique of the universal inescapability of suffering means that we can empathize each other and support one another. I will introduce you 3 guided methods, and each one of them takes 1 minute. By all means, in the comments, please let me know which one is your favorite and what kind of practice you might be perhaps already doing to calm yourself so that we can learn from one another. When it comes to meditation, you can sit on a chair or in a meditation cushion like this, like a regular cushion from the thrift store. But 3 points of preparation. 1, make your posture really upright. Can you see this? Upright. You don't want to slouch and do this. Widely open your shoulders so that for the better breathing. That's first important point. Secondly, put your tongue onto the back of your front teeth. Like, can you see this? I got hi. Sorry about that. So when you get tense, or normally in your everyday life, you recognize your actually tip of the tongue touching the, how to say it in English, like in the top of the palate. I'm sorry for doing all this. Lower the tongue, you feel the tongue relaxed, and you also feel the throat get relaxed. So do you feel it right now? And third, you feel the muscle of your eyeballs. Once you feel that, relax there. And then transfer your consciousness onto the shoulder muscle. Feel that. Catch them and relax them. Okay? Now we're ready to meditate. Posture upright, tongue lowered, and eyes and shoulder muscle loosened. You want to put your hands like this, slightly touching thumbs one another, and then place onto the lower belly. Just single-minded focus on your breath. Inhaling, exhaling, slowly, 60 seconds. My tongue drum, second method. So Namu Myoho Renge is a mantra with Japanese pronunciation, which means to take refuge in the Sutra of the Lotus Flower of the Wondrous Dharma, or simply to take refuge in the Lotus Sutra. The point is to slow down, as if you slowly sing it aloud. That way you can breathe deeper, which calms yourself, and feel the vibration run through your body by this Namu Myoho, right? So the Lotus Sutra is one of the Mahayana Buddhist scriptures which talks about and advocates the universal Buddhahood. So to take refuge in the sutra means to live with confidence and hope that everyone will become a Buddha, meaning everyone will end the suffering for yourself and for each other. So it is our nature that is compassion that shares with Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. It is our nature that is the end of suffering to which we all striving for. So chanting this is to restore your confidence and renew your vow to become a bodhisattva, regardless your religious or spiritual philosophical background. Let's do this 5 times together. Namu. Namu Myoho So the last one is an exercise to be aware of your true desire or true wishes by contemplating on your own mind. So for instance, are you going to ask, what makes you non-calm now or recently? I mean, the point of doing this reflection is to ultimately understand more and embracing your non-calming mind, by way of which you can calm your mind. This is paradoxical, but really works. I've been doing this almost every day. You can take 1 or 2 minutes every day and do this exercise just to make sure to stop, get out of your busy life schedule and just take 1 or 2 minutes. So for example, why am I nervous now or this year? Why is that? Well, I worry about where I will be living after graduating from my PhD program next summer, hopefully. And my worry is that if I end up returning to Japan, I will greatly miss my conversation with you, my students in the US. So I fell in love with American Buddhism and Western Buddhism, whatever you call it. Because the questions people raise, what is karma? Karma is something similar to a divine justice or a divine punishment, which is not the case. But the reason why people raise these questions in the West or in the US are really intriguing to me. Because hearing those questions is sort of the expression of how many of you have lived your life, how you have struggled on your own and reaching out to Buddhism to find more answers to that. And that means that you're taking your life and spirituality very seriously from your childhood or from whatever the point of your life, right? So because your questions are serious and sincere, that raises the important points of Buddhism and develop and open up more aspects of the Buddhist thought and its practical implications. So learning Buddhism, teaching Buddhism in the US and going through a university in the US to learn Buddhism rather than in Japan, to me personally, it's interesting and it's a life fulfilling. So if I go back to Japan, I don't know, I probably will be heavily more involved in the administrative job. I'm so shamefully bad at doing administrative job. So I always appreciate my former Japanese colleagues and the people in the office and supervisors. Everyone's so kind to me and generous. I'm good at lecturing and sort of coaching session with others as a Buddhist and stuff. All this kind of interpersonal communication. That's my strength. But when it comes to administrative job, that'll create more suffering to people. So that's a contemplation of a mind. Why am I worried? So having this awareness of self about your own desires and uncalmed mind is really helpful to understand yourself. More you do it, you will discover new aspects of yourself and helps you accept what's going on within yourself. That's a great step toward the end of your suffering, right? But importantly, if you feel that you're reaching the point where you need some professional help from a therapist, counselor, please do not hesitate to reach out to those offices. All the methods I've been offering in this video are based on my personal experience and understanding of Buddhism. Let me know which one of them you find the most helpful. Let me know in comments.